What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be looking at the Super Junior Mango MV. I mean, we've all been waiting for it. We're very much excited to see how different this MV is from the rest. We looked at some of the teasers already, and we found out that some of the hints in the video show and display that the video is going to be maybe a little bit different than we thought, but there's only one way to find out, and that's actually by looking at the MV all together. So stay tuned and let's go. Before we start with actually reviewing the video, like always, if you do enjoy the video and the content that you're about to see, then make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and of course be part of the community. Put your answers and what your thoughts are in the comments below so that everyone knows what you actually think about the video as well. You know, this is an open community. Be positive, be negative, it's up to you. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is something new already from the start. As you can see, the world that they're in right now is CGI. I'm not really sure if Super Junior is well known for having a CGI world, so this is for sure new. What do I think of it? Well, I'm not a big fan of these green screen rooms, to be honest, because, hey, it's not as if you're really standing on a building. You're standing in an empty room, but that's totally fine. And the color grade is still okay. It's doable, but you can clearly see that they are much sharper than the background. Oh, was that the mango key that he dropped? One sec, guys. One sec. That is the mango key. Like I already said in many of my teasers, or the review of the teasers basically, that mango key is most likely the key to this entire MV. So let's see how this video is finally going to start. Man, I already said a lot in the first 2 seconds. And now we're in the studio environment. Yep. Okay, I love the camera angles. I mean, just the intro is super nice. So everything is a little bit tilted. It's a little bit in a flow. It's also that they want to capture as much as possible from the location itself. Again, you can see that most likely this part is the studio and the rest is all CGI. Interesting choice though, because I know that Super Junior is well known to be in real locations. So why did they go with this route? Can't really say, but it does still look very clean. I mean, look at this angle again. It's just beautiful. That is twisting and turning into the group. Nice. There we go. The key has dropped. The story is about to start. I mean, literally, a lot of the shots are on a tilt. Do you see that? I mean, it's an interesting choice that so much so far is tilted, because in a lot of K-pop MVs, everything tends to be straight. And of course, if they're a little bit more creative, they'll throw in some crooked shots. But here, a lot is on the move. It's nice. Again, tilted. See, the mango key is opening up doors, closing doors. Maybe the mango key is literally the key to life, like it opening doors, you know, like you need to do what you want to do in life to open up doors. Can't really say yet, but there has to be a reference to it. I really like his voice, by the way. Like, his voice is soothing, and I'm not saying that I have a bias with any of the members, but every time I hear him, it's something else, which I appreciate. I mean, in the last MV that we saw, I mean, let's have a look at him. Where's the hair? His hair is a bit curly here now, you know. I don't know what do you guys think? Do you think it's nicer if it's curly or when it's smoothened out compared to the last MV from Super Junior? Put it in the comments. I mean, I think they're going for a bit more of a beach vibe, which is also nice. So before it continues, so what I actually think about the camera movement so far, and I don't want to come over negative, but so it just seems as if it's just moving a little bit too much. And I'm the kind of person, I get very sensitive when elements start turning and twisting, like the seasick feeling I'm getting. And at the moment, I am actually getting that. You know, I'm getting a bit, you know, as if I'm on a ship, and I feel a bit nauseous from it because there's a lot of movements. There's a lot of going from side to side, zooming in and zooming out, and there's also some really quick cuts. So I hope that they're going to calm down a little bit, but most likely not, because again, here you can see it as well. You see, for example, here everything is crooked, but they're also correcting it and straightening it out again. And that is causing a little bit of a nauseous effect on my head. But I love the colors. I love the purple. I love the set. I love what they're wearing. I mean, that's all good. It's really just amazing to see how aggressive they went with the camera here. I really love the set design, and I just can't lie behind it. I mean, the lighting here is just top notch. I just love what they did with playing with different heats and different temperatures. You know, you got warm colors, you got cold colors, and it mixes very nicely together. And they did a fantastic job with that, and also the color design, if I can just say it like that. So even here, for example, I don't know if you can pick it up, but the camera is tilted here again, and then it corrects itself again. It's really weird what's happening here. I don't know if this is because of a gimbal calibration, but an artistic choice, I can't really say because it's just so random. Like, here it's all straight, then it's a little bit crooked. Like, literally, if you look here, it's just a little bit crooked. We're talking about a few degrees. And then it straightens out again. And you can see the movement of the cameraman. It's very interesting what happened here. Like, why did they do it? I can't say. And then you have shots like this that are just perfect. I love these close-up shots. You know, those personal shots that they can introduce themselves a little bit to the audience. I didn't even talk about the song yet, but the song itself is also very fruity, if I can say it like that, you know? It's still really good. I just need to say that. It's still a very good song. The MV is still very good. There's some really just some odd choices in between it that I can't explain. Much better. So far, the ending here is a little bit better. I mean, we're now more than 2/3 throughout the video, but this part of the video is just a little bit more easier to watch. It's a little bit more smooth. It's a little bit more concentrated. Nice. And the key actually arrived back again. You know what I think is a little bit of a shame throughout this video as well is that the key doesn't appear as much as I thought it would. I really thought that key was going to bring the story together, but from my experience and from what I saw so far, I don't really see a connected story. I just see different sets where they're doing their parts, where they're doing their dancing, their solo bits, but nothing really to it. You know, like, why even have this key? I hope there's still going to be an answer to it at the end. Okay, it's opening up a door. To what? Is the key going to reveal anything or not? That's the one thing I'm really just looking forward to, that they're going to reveal something with that key. Maybe it's still going to come. I should do like the la 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 la. Nice. That was a really clean cut. Like, was that a reversed shot or what did they actually do there? Because it looks real. Like, his hand is real. The key, okay, you can actually see, okay, they masked it in because it's like fading into his hand here. Like, it's literally in his hand. Can happen. but it still looks really, really good. I thought maybe as a practical shot, they could have just reversed the shot, meaning they had maybe like a rope and it drops into his hand and they just reverse it. Interesting choice here, but that's fun, you know. That's why I like pausing on these CGI elements, because it's still funny that it's basically in his hand, like in his skin. Come on, Key, open up something. This is really that classical Super Junior type of shot where they all just do what they wanted to do. You can see that everyone is doing some crazy shit, and I like that. These are the shots that I can really stand behind. Good ending. Good ending. But what was the relevance of the key? Is there going to be another video to this video? I really hope so, because that key was really, they just excited me for it. In the teasers, they excited me for it. But at the end, from, you know, watching the MV from the beginning to the end now, the key just didn't have a lot of reference, you know, like there was no real purpose behind it. I thought it was going to be like the key to success, the key to life, key to finding what you need to find, but I didn't really find it. So yeah, guys, that is Super Junior with Mango. Now, the song itself, I just want to get off my head and say, man, it really just feels fruity. It really just feels like a Super Junior song. The choreography itself is very difficult to follow because of all the movements of the camera. I don't know if it's as easy as sorry, for example. You know, if you think of Super Junior, I always think about the choreography being one of the fun parts in the MV. But it also seems they were going for a completely different vibe this time, because they also went a little bit more into the CGI world, something new for them. They normally tend to be in real locations, real sets, which I also actually prefer, but they still did a great job in the color grade. Now, is this video better than Don't Wait from Super Junior? In all honesty, no, it's not one of their best videos, I must say. Is it a good video? Yes, but it still has some elements where it feels a bit rushed. There were some elements that I noticed a little bit too easy for a final product. Maybe they should have waited another week and just smoothed out some of these elements that just feel a little bit absurd. They don't feel like they should be part of the video. For example, some of those tilted shots that shouldn't be there. Some of the movements, like I already mentioned as well, was just a little bit too distracting, especially if you look at the choreography, which I always just enjoy from Super Junior. But in this case, it was hard to focus on it. So what do you guys actually think of the MV? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave it in the comments below. And of course, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you on most likely the making of this MV, because I really want to see how this video was made. I really want to see what actually happened. Was it more or less a rushed production? Did things go wrong? We will find out in the behind the scenes that is most likely going to come out this weekend. So stay tuned, be subscribed for that, and we can premiere this together and be there and talking in the chat. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, but I'll see you on the next video. I'll catch you then, and stay safe.